Attention! What's up, soldiers? This is Zoran Zigbar here, and I'm coming back at you with another video for Final Fantasy VII, The First Soldier. In today's video, we'll be discussing if this game is worth playing, so stay tuned. We're going to be starting with the character creation, and honestly, there's not much in the customization department when you're creating your character, but what they do have is not that bad, since a lot of the customization will come in forms of in-game rewards. You could also purchase cosmetic items from the game's different shops or unlock them as well. The game's cosmetics are actually really well done. I'm really impressed with how many cool pieces they have in-game and really make your character feel like it's yours. I love the cosmetics making your character feel unique and badass, so I have to compliment them on that. So the character models look great, and the cosmetics are nice. However, the texture and areas in the map look pretty pixelated and not very polished, and that's even at the higher settings. So I hope that's something that they can work on, because having areas that look nice will definitely encourage more players to be part of those areas. For the UI, you can tell they really took their time making it, because the UI is the opposite of the areas in the map. They actually look amazing, and I like how clean and how nice it is just to look at. You can always look at your collectibles, jobs, profile, and I guess if you don't want to play, you can always just stare at your character doing the same emote over and over again. Now that you're done staring at your character, you can now go to the practice area, where you can test weapons, abilities, or settings, which I highly suggest you do, since that's the biggest problem this game has, but we'll talk about that later in the video. If you're a competitive player like me, the game also features a ranking system. It works like your typical ranking system in a battle royale. Pretty much the more you play, the higher your rank. You'll rank up faster if you survive longer, get kills, and win games. Love chocobos? Say no more. In Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier, you can breed chocobos that come in various colors, and raise their stats when feeding them to make the perfect Giga Choco. You can also mount your trusty steed during matches when interacting with signposts spread across the map. Breeding your own chocobo is always a huge buying point for any Final Fantasy lover, so when I saw that, I was instantly sold. For the game's jobs, there is Warrior, Sorcerer, Ranger, Monk, and Ninja. They all have unique abilities for the specific job that makes them all play different. Once you find your favorite job, you'll be able to increase your mastery on them to unlock more abilities, which is nice because it feels like you really are mastering something and working towards a goal. You also can get rewards such as character cosmetics, as well as cosmetics for your chocobo, emotes, gun skins, banners, titles, and more. The rewards for mastering a job are pretty fantastic, and I think that's what they did really well, because it keeps you playing so you can unlock these cool rewards for your favorite job. There are also ranking rewards you get at the end of seasons depending on your ranking. Along with that, there are daily and weekly challenges you can complete for in-game rewards. And now finally for the gameplay. The gameplay is actually really fun. I love going through these Final Fantasy areas in the map and fighting other players in them. The shooting is also very fun and satisfying when you take down your opponents and hear the little chime after every kill. However, with that being said, it does take a lot of getting used to. The game has horrible controls, and it's very difficult to play without a controller. I actually have a video guide for mobile settings and layout that I use to make it easier to play when I'm not on a controller. I'll post it down in the description in case you want to see that. So yeah, it did take me a while to understand the controls and how the characters move, since the characters and the controls feel very clunky. You will also sometimes experience unbearable lag when encountering an enemy with poor connection or network, pretty much rendering your character useless. Not just that, but the game also houses some glitches that will leave a sour taste in your mouth and make you want to throw your phone across the room. For example, quick story. I had a glitch that happened to me, and of course, I was in second place. The glitch didn't let my character turn, so I was stuck in the shed, only able to look at one direction. I was stuck that way, hoping the enemy to walk in without suspecting I was there, so I could melee them to death and win the game. But sadly, that wasn't the case, and I went on to lose that match, even though I clearly had the upper hand. Another thing that will drive you mad are the servers. You will get randomly kicked because of network issues or error codes pretty often. The targeting down sights, using melee, spells, and job abilities, and even jumping sometimes just feels downright awful, and honestly unresponsive. That all sounds pretty bad, huh? But even after giving you all those issues, I honestly really enjoy this game, and I'm kind of addicted. I've already played quite a bit on its first week, and look forward to the updates they have in store. I can see them fixing the ongoing glitches, bugs, optimizing the controls, and upgrading the servers, and this game will feel so much better to play. It has great potential and I see it. I think that's why I enjoy the game the most. The game's potential. The experience could get so much better with some tender love and care, and I want to be part of that experience. That's why I keep playing and keep getting better with every game. Is Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier worth playing? I truly believe it is. It's an experience of its own, it's different and unique, and gives us Final Fantasy fans a place we can fight amongst other fans of the franchise. There will be times where the game doesn't play like it should, and it can be frustrating. So I say give it a good try, see how you like it. If it's not your cup of tea, just move on. And maybe come back at a later time where hopefully they have all these issues ironed out. Thank you so much, soldiers, if you made it this far into the video. Let me know if this will be your first time playing, or if you've been playing already, and what you enjoy most of the game, or what you hate about it. I would really love to know what you guys think. I'll see you soldiers in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Be